It's so weird to see how time passes by so fast.
In class, we've been sounding really well. Last week, Mr. Urkel was praising us, and that was great.
If we all blend together, it's going to sound much nicer than just 15 of us in the room.
There'll definitely be some smaller things we need to work on, like getting everyone playing at the same time, which is a little bit harder since we have double the number of players.
All of us coming together, I can't imagine how great we'll sound.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. There's these really grand moments. I think those will shine out more with a huge orchestra like this.
You guys are so interchangeable. You're all so good. I just had to pick a seating. Hey, Otis. Beside Eileen there. Edward, come on in. You'll see your seat next to Peter. Any word from Zach? So you need something to hold your cello, right? And if you guys could all put your stand lights on, you have your music. Everyone all set. I'm gonna grab one last player. So Sean, I'm gonna place you at the back of the room and we'll just use you like a recording engineer, okay? Good afternoon, everyone. Wow. This is what we signed up for, isn't it? This is amazing. Being in the auditorium with the full Honour Strings, the flagship musical group of this place. You've ramped up all this excitement. Now you're finally all together. You're in the auditorium. We've got this nice reverberant space. It was a little bit like day one. And it's a little mushy and it's a little bit of that feeling out process and everybody's kind of figuring it out. But that's what today was all about. Yay. That's what I signed up for when I wanted to teach this class.
It sounded so good to hear the echo of the auditorium and just listen to everyone combine together.
In our regular class, I tend to not play out as much because I know that I can be heard. As opposed to the auditorium, I was trying to play really loud and I could barely hear myself.
Because the auditorium's so big, it catches that echo, so it's really easy to catch those little small mistakes and changes in sound.
I'm sure we found our way through that, right? What do you think is the biggest thing that's holding us back from a really, really incredible recording?
I'm not going to lie, it's a bit scary thinking about recording it and having a solid recording of it.
I think for me, it'll be easier since I won't have to look at the audience and get like nervous or have stage fright.
That was great listening. You guys are unified. Lots of good things happening here. 16. 2, 3, bumpa.
I'm really proud of how far we've gone. Usually, for songs this big, we'd span it over 6 months.
The improvement we've gone through, I think it's been really fulfilling.
I'm looking back at my progress now from when we first started practicing the John Williams trilogy. And it's actually kind of cool because there are very hard parts in it, and now I can play them, so it's very thrilling.
When you're in beginners and intermediate and seniors, you're always looking up to the Honour Strings, and in the concerts, they're always playing these really cool pieces, and I want to be a part of that, so yeah, I think we're accomplishing that this year.
I think this is ready. It's sounding good. Let's not waste the energy that we have, and we'll just press record. To boil 10 weeks down into 6 minutes is really tough. We want that to be really special. We want something to hold on to look back on, to be proud of. I think we've acclimatized ourselves to the space and to the size. So mission accomplished, and we're gonna end this magical 10-week journey on a huge, huge crescendo.
This week is the last week of strings. I never thought that I would miss being in strings class, but I think once it's over, I'll be pretty sad and like saying goodbye to Mr. Urquhart. Even though he's intense, it's gonna be a hard goodbye.
This is my avenue to try and lead our young citizens into the best version of themselves they can be. They're learning what's important: collaboration, effort, understanding at depth, caring, communication. All these things are being taught through a really beautiful medium. And so music is life.
Thank you.